life has changed in the last 2 years completely. I dropped my first song, I Don't Want It At All, like 2 years ago, which is crazy to think about. And yeah, everything has changed. I think there's like a lot of moments where I do feel like that. Yeah, I think just like announcing Coachella is one of those moments. That's a huge deal for me. And there's more stuff this year that I'm doing that I can't talk about yet, but that are just like really surreal and that I've never thought I could actually do. I feel like mostly at my concerts, mostly at like when I sell out a crazy big venue in Brooklyn 2 nights, and like that's so huge for me. I never thought I could ever do that, and it just like reminds me of like that what I'm doing is important, and it changes other people's lives too. You know, like it's so cool. That's like the magic of music and why I do it. I think my favorite is for sure the turntable thing that I do. I have this turntable and it just spins me around pretty fast, and I do really cool stuff. I have this super like almost floor long braided ponytail, and it like looks crazy when I whip it on the turntable. Yeah, that's my favorite part. It's like so much fun.
Have you fallen yet?
Yeah, I've totally beefed it. First night, Vancouver, I fell hard. Then I fell when I was trying to go down to the crowd like a couple of times. Like, falling is just like a part of touring, so I'm fine with it. There's like slowed down, slow motion videos of me falling on YouTube. Check them out. I'm so proud of them. I'm definitely just planning to cram as much exciting stuff into that performance. I definitely don't want to actually tease something or like a theme or anything, but yeah, it's like very much my dream show, and that's just what I'm going for. Just like I'm kind of making the show I've always wanted to make, cramming it in the amount of time that I have at Coachella. Madonna, I think. Like, I was a Madonna stan pretty young and just got every single record and listened to them over and over and over again. I think Britney Spears too, that was just like the time. Everybody was obsessed with Britney, and so was I. I was obsessed with like the Toxic music video and stuff like that. I remember listening a lot to Kylie Minogue, who's like, she's kind of the queen of Europe. Like, people love her in Europe. And I grew up in Germany, so it's a little different. Destiny's Child, I was obsessed with. Yeah, just like all the big pop stars. I was always just like, Gwen Stefani, also super important to me growing up. Love Angel Music Baby is super influential. Yeah, I just like always felt like I wasn't popular in school. I was pretty much bullied, and didn't have many friends, and I would always go home, put on headphones, watch music videos, and just like forget about my problems. And I kind of felt like the pop girls were like my friends. You know, I could listen to their music, and it was like having a girl talk, kind of. So I know that like a lot of people, like, you know, that's how they feel listening to pop music. And if I can do like an inch of that, you know, like a little bit of that, then I'm fine. It's so weird, yeah. Well, Britney's like shows and reality show and interviews and stuff were always like on repeat on MTV in Germany, and it would be her interviews and then it would be dubbed, so it would have like subtitles under it what she was saying. And yeah, just by like listening to it over and over again and like putting the words together, I would just record that on VHS back then, which is gross, like that I knew how to do that. And yeah, repeat was what she was saying, and I was just really fascinated with the language. I always thought it was really glamorous, and I always like wanted to like go to America, be a big pop star, do the damn thing. So yeah, it's crazy. I have not, no, which is nuts. Like, I should have.
Have you thought about what you would say to her?
I feel like I should tell her that. Like, I should just tell her, like, I learned English because of you. I feel like that's a weird thing to say to somebody, but maybe she'll appreciate it. Maybe she'll be like, you are weird. It's so strange that, like, that's a part of my world because I love Paris Hilton. I love the 2000s. I'm a huge Simple Life stan. I loved her album. And I did my first music video with the director of my first music video was a friend of mine, and she's also Paris's favorite photographer. So when we were talking about I want to make this kind of video and we're making the concept, we were kind of trying to recreate this moment from Strange Science where there's like this hot like 80s girl that like appears in their closet, and we were like, what would we do? And then we were just like, what if Paris Hilton handed me a credit card and I could go shopping from it? Like that would make so much sense, and I could pray to a Paris Hilton shrine. And she literally just hit up Paris, sent her the song, was like, do you want to be in this? And Paris posted a video of her dancing to the song in her closet. That was kind of her yes. Like we didn't know to the last minute if she was going to show up, but she did. And she was in my first ever music video without anybody. I had like 8,000 followers or something, you know, like I had nothing and nobody had ever heard of me. And that she did that was just so amazing and like such, you know, so nice of her. And she's just been lovely to me ever since, like just like the nicest person and super supportive. And I stand, like after meeting her, I liked her so much more even. She was like so nice to like everybody, to the crew on the video. It was like a tiny budget, you know, so it was bad dressing rooms, you know, there was like nothing there, and she was just like so cool about it. Like I just really respect her and think she's like actually one of the nicest people I've ever met, yeah. I would love to work with, we were talking about this, I would love to work with Selena Gomez. I would love like a girl duet. I feel like that'd be really sick. I just love her tone. Like I think her tone of her voice is so like cool. Obviously Ariana, I would die to do a duet with her. Daft Punk is like my all-time goal ever. Like that's like my favorite. But yeah, a bunch of people. I would love to work with like Post Malone. Like that'd be sick. Yeah. Yes, I'm rooting for Lana Del Rey all the way. I'm so happy she's nominated for her album, and I think it's incredible, and I think she's so influential on so many songwriters. Like it's like incredible. Like she's like her own genre, and I have like the greatest respect for her, and that she's like unbothered by anybody else and just does her thing. I'm also really excited to see her at Coachella, but I just like hope she gets like recognized for being really amazing, really influential. I think that'd be sick, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Check out my song Icy right now, anywhere, and stream my music. Woo-ah.